What's up, guys, and welcome to the Tim Sports Talk, and I'm bringing you our Day 3 draft picks for the Washington football team today. First up, we had 4th round pick number 124 overall was tight end John Bates, tight end from Boise State. And I pulled up his pro day. He was 6'6", 250 pounds, 4'8", 40-yard dash, 19 reps on the bench, 31.5-inch vertical. He is a blocking tight end, and honestly, this was the first pick I really was disappointed in. I know we need a tight end. I think this is a huge reach here. There was Noah Gray on the board. There was Brevin Jordan on the board. There was definitely some interesting guys at the tight end position, but I guess they focused in on a guy who can block. He does seem to have solid hands, but his production was very, very low. He only had 2 touchdowns in 3 years at Boise State. So, not going to lie, pretty disappointed. This guy, I think, should have been a 6th or 7th round draft pick. And overall, I really do not like this pick. Moving on, in the 5th round, we got safety from Cincinnati Bearcats, Derek Forrest. And he's an interesting dude. He mostly played strong safety, but you can see here a 4.38 40-yard dash, 21 reps on the bench press with a 39-inch vertical. Extremely athletic. He had 6 career interceptions, and he has played free safety, but he's mainly a strong safety, but he is a great special teamer, which is somebody that you're going to get in the 5th round, is a guy who has special teams ability. Another interesting draft pick with Jamar Johnson still on the board. There was still some interesting picks, interesting safeties, I should say. But this guy definitely has some upside with this kind of athleticism, and I'm very intrigued to see how this guy can pan out. He's a 5'11", 200-pound free safety, strong safety kind of guy. Strong, basically a safety at the next level. Now, we made a trade with the Philadelphia Eagles, a 5th round pick next year. We traded for a 6th round pick this year, pick number 225, and a 7th round pick this year, pick number 240, to move up to get, which this pick was hysterical. With Dylan Moses on the board, Trayvon Grimes on the board, we're like, oh, who are they going to trade up for? And, of course, it is a long snapper, who is a position of need, technically speaking. And to hear Ron Rivera say Cameron Cheeseman was hysterical. Go back and look at my live stream and find the point where this, and then put a timestamp in the comments below so other people can find it. But I lost it. I thought it was hysterical. But technically is a position of need, and this is a rare pick of a guy that you are happy to never have heard of, which means he has not made a big mistake in his career, where if you know a long snapper, that's probably really, really bad news, right? So, but 6'4", 230 seems to have made no mistakes on his long snapping, so we did need one after releasing Nick Sundberg, and hey, there's not much to say. There's a need, 6th round pick, not a big deal. This was probably my favorite pick on day 3 right now, which was William Bradley King, defensive end / outside linebacker from the Baylor Bears. 6'4", 252 pounds. He ran a 4.79 40-yard dash. He is a guy that is very, very intriguing. I actually had him mocked in my mock draft at pick number 246, but we traded up, so we got 240. And I think this is a guy, we need depth at the edge position. I know everybody loves Montez Sweat and Chase Young, but after that, it gets pretty slim because Jonathan Allen, Daron Payne, Matt Ioannidis, Tim Settle are all inside guys. We need more edge. And William Bradley King, I think, is a really good scoop in the 7th round. So we ended up having 3 7th round draft picks, so we're going to continue on. And next one was Shaka Toney, defensive end from Penn State. So very similar theme where we were trying to get depth at that defensive end spot because it's good to have good rotation. Now, he's 6'2", 242. He ran a 4.51 40-yard dash, which is pretty solid. He had a 6.953 cone and a 4.28 shuttle run, 128-inch broad jump, so very good explosion, good athleticism. Shaka Toney, I was not thrilled with this pick because we had just gone William Bradley King, but I do understand the concept is, hey, we're drafting 2 7th rounders. Chances of them hitting are not very likely, so hey, let's double up on the position that we drafted in the 7th round to see if we can't find a gem in that position of need, which was the need was rotational guy, not a starter, obviously, with the other two. Last pick of the draft, which was the second to last pick in the draft total, pick number 258, which is a trade that we had acquired from the Eric Flowers trade. And this is who we decided to select, was BYU wide receiver Dax Milne from BYU, the Zach Wilson's number one target. He had really good production last year, 12 touchdowns, over 1,000 yards receiving on 70 catches. But we basically drafted Adam Humphries 2.0. And I guess if Adam Humphries doesn't work out, we'll go ahead and pick up Dax Milne. Or actually, it might be the other way around, because we have a contract with Adam Humphries that is very, very team-friendly, where we can cut him and basically save all the money that we paid him. So if that's the case, we may have thought, hey, we'll draft this guy, and if he works out and he works, then we'll go ahead and let Adam Humphries go, stick with this guy, because Adam Humphries has dealt with injuries over the last few years. We'll go ahead and scoop up this guy as a nice little slot receiver, and then who knows what we'll do in the undrafted free agents. Dylan Moses and Trayvon Grimes, two guys that I liked in this draft, went undrafted. Now, I didn't like them necessarily to say, hey, I wanted them as third-round pick, or some people that Dylan Moses as high as a second or first-round pick. I didn't like them that high, but fourth or fifth round, I thought they would be nice scoops. They ended up being undrafted, so I would be very interested to see if the Washington football team goes after either of them, because Trayvon Grimes brings a 6'4", running a 4.45 40-yard dash, so good size-speed combo. He's got good catches. He caught one over Patrick Surtain for a touchdown, so he's a guy that's very interesting out of Florida, and obviously Dylan Moses, a lot of you already know him, but a nice fast linebacker. I did watch the tape where I did not see what a lot of other people saw as far as a extreme talent, but as a late round draft pick, I was very interested in him because I think he has good upside coming from the Alabama defense. But that is the draft picks for the 2020 NFL Draft. That is it. And just to go over the first rounds, we got Jamin Davis at 19. We got the tackle Samuel Cosme from Texas. We got Benjamin St. Just from, who did he come from? I don't even remember. But the cornerback, and then the last pick was the receiver, De'Ami Brown from UNC. They're very interesting picks, and overall, I think I'm going to give this draft, I'm going to give it a B minus, I think. I think a B minus or maybe B with is a solid grade for this draft. I don't think we got a lot of home run hitters. I think our first two picks were pretty darn solid. De'Ami Brown is pretty good as a third round selection, and he brings more speed to this team. But I think overall we did a good job hitting some positions of need. Not a big fan of the tight end. The safety is very intriguing, but he's kind of a boom-bust project. So long snapper was a position of need. So I think, B minus B, somewhere in there, was a good draft for this Washington football team overall. Unfortunately, there's definitely different directions they could have gone, which is sad because Tommy Trimble was there at pick 51, 74, and 82, where he's a blocking tight end with much more athleticism than the John Bates that we drafted, who is not nearly as athletic. But hey, it is what it is. You guys let me know what you guys think of the Washington football team draft. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Also, there is a Discord link in the description below. If you feel, I'm combining things. Come on in and hop in our Discord and come talk some football with us. And last but not least, there are donation links in the description below. If you feel so kind, you could donate to the channel. 2021 NFL Draft is in the books. Washington football team did address needs. Let's see if they pan out. And until next time, see ya!